As the sun sets on another Call of Duty, it's time to reflect, and even though Black Ops 6 hasn't lived up to all the hype, I think it's way too harsh to call it the worst Call of Duty of all time. Every Call of Duty has strengths, and this one is no different, so instead of focusing on the negatives, today we're diving into 10 reasons why Black Ops 6 is actually a solid entry in the franchise. Some of these you'll definitely agree with, and others might just surprise you. Number 10. 6 sells.
The numbers, Mason, what do they mean?
Well, in the first week alone, Black Ops 6 sold over 20 million copies worldwide, breaking records. That is massive. For context, that's right up there with some of the biggest Call of Duty launches ever. Now sure, sales don't equal quality, but it shows there's demand. If the game was as bad as some people claim, would that many players really have jumped in? Probably not. Whether you love or hate it, you can't ignore that Black Ops 6 got people's attention in a big way, and in the gaming industry, momentum matters. Number 9. The in-season events. Nowadays, most games get stale after a month or two. Players move on fast, and that's why in-season events are crucial. Black Ops 6 keeps things lively, with rotating challenges, time-limited unlocks, and exclusive blueprints. But what really works here is how these events push players into modes they wouldn't normally touch. In order to get that weapon, you're going to have to go into a game mode you wouldn't usually play. Suddenly, you're stepping out of your comfort zone, and that variety keeps the game fresher for longer. It's a clever way of keeping the community engaged past that usual burnout period. Number 8. The zombies. Zombies started as a tiny bonus mode in World at War. But in Black Ops 6, it feels like a fully fledged game within the game. Weaver is leading the squad, and Treyarch has that mix of nostalgia and freshness. Directed mode is perfect for casuals, slower paced, capping at round 10, and way less overwhelming. On the flip side, Grief mode cranks up the chaos, with two teams battling not just the undead, but each other. Unique maps, layered Easter eggs, and post-launch content that keeps evolving, and Black Ops 6 Zombies mode shows that this saga still has plenty of life in it, even if it's based on the undead. Number 7. The campaign. Let's be honest, in recent years, a lot of people skip the campaign. If the story's weak, it just feels like a glorified tutorial. But Black Ops 6 surprised me. It's got multi-layered narrative where your choices matter. Missions aren't just linear. You'll go from a tense stealth infiltration to full-blown firefights, and both feel like they carry the weight. And small details add replay value. Randomized safe codes, branching mission paths, it's not revolutionary, but it makes you feel like your playthrough is your playthrough. For longtime fans, it scratches that itch for a proper, classic Call of Duty campaign. Number 6. Balanced multiplayer loadouts. Every player lives or dies on the meta. If one gun dominates, the game will get stale fast, but Black Ops 6 puts in systems to prevent that. Combat specialties, field upgrades, wildcards, and perk stacking add a ton of flexibility. For example, if you take 3 perks of the same colour, you unlock a bonus ability that changes how you play. It's a small mechanic, but it encourages experimentation instead of everyone running the same must-pick 3 perks. Add in new features such as Sleeper Agent, where you can literally blend in with the enemy team, and multiplayer feels way more tactical, balanced, and more fun than people give it credit for. Number 5. The music and atmosphere. One of the most underrated parts of Black Ops 6 is the soundtrack. Jack Wall leads the charge with Brian Toohey, Kevin Sherwood, and others to deliver something that feels ripped straight out of the early 90s. The industrial synths pulse like underground club beats. The gritty guitars channel the grunge and alt-rock era, and the orchestral layers crank up that spy thriller tension. Even the drum work has this raw, analog punch, the kind of sound you just don't want to hear in today's polished digital music. And the best part? The music isn't just background noise. It drives the action, it fuels the paranoia in stealth missions, makes firefights feel cinematic, and turns zombies into something that feels like a live concert in the middle of the apocalypse. Number 4. Accessibility and inclusive design. Not every player experiences games the same way, and Black Ops 6 actually takes that seriously. The accessibility options are strong, letting you tweak colours for better visibility, rebalance audio for hearing needs, or fully customizable subtitles. It's the kind of stuff that doesn't always get the headlines, but for players who need it, it makes a massive difference. And honestly, it just makes the game feel more modern and inclusive. Everyone gets to enjoy it on a level playing field. Number 3. The Chunks of Avalon. Avalon is one of the biggest upcoming maps in the franchise, and Black Ops 6 sneakily gets players ready for it. How? By including playable sections of Avalon as multiplayer maps. This is genius because players get to learn the key locations, routes and layouts ahead of time. When Avalon drops in full, those who have put the time will already have the upper hand. It's both a fun multiplayer addition and clever preparation for the future of the series. Number 2. Longevity. Black Ops 6 feels like it was built with long-term play in mind. Each season brings fresh content across every mode, whether that be multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone, so nothing ever feels stale. And by tying everything together with cross-mode progression, the game rewards you no matter how you like to play. Black Ops 6 gives a ton of options, whether you're jumping in casually or grinding hard as a veteran, there's something for everyone. Plus, with full integration into Warzone, it stays connected to the broader Call of Duty ecosystem. If Treyarch keeps up this momentum, Black Ops 6 could have some real staying power. And number 1, the omnimovement. And finally, the crown jewel, omnimovement. Apparently born out of a coding mistake, this feature changes the game. Players can now dive in any direction and even go prone on their backs. It sounds small, but it's a total game changer. Movement has always defined the Call of Duty skill gaps, and omnimovement adds a new layer to outplaying, strategy, and highlight moments. It's the kind of innovation that proves Black Ops 6 isn't just recycling old mechanics, it's pushing the franchise forward. So yeah, Black Ops 6 isn't perfect, but when you stack omni-movement, tactical specialties, revive zombies, smart map tie-ins, and even accessibility features, there's way more depth here than people give it credit for. I'm Epic, drop your favourite Black Ops 6 feature down below, smash that like button if any of these surprised you, and subscribe so you don't miss next week's video, Top 10 Reasons Why Black Ops 6 Was Bad.